Okay, I have never played We Were Here before, and Paranormal, you've also never played this game, right?
Correct. I know nothing about it except that it is a game. Its name is We Were Here. It's free on Steam.
And it has a VR mode, right?
It has a VR mode, which that's one other thing I know about it is that if you're playing in VR mode, you can only play with people in VR mode.
Oh, that's a bummer. This game uses in-game voice chat, so we might turn off Discord and switch to that if it makes sense to do so. Oh, it looks like it's mouse and keyboard.
If it's just, I have controller doing things.
Okay, hold on.
I'd say if it's just open chat in the game, we just mute it in the game and use Discord. But if it's like has a purpose, we'll adhere to their desire.
Right. Okay, D-pad. Got it. Hey, Prop. Thanks. I know it's rough. Your schedules. Thanks for joining us here. Quality setting low. That.
Yeah, I cranked all that up. I'm assuming that a game that doesn't cost money, my computer's going to be able to handle.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and I saw that there are multiple sequels to this that do cost money, so maybe this is like the demo to reel you into the concept.
Yeah, the game shows you them on the title screen. We were here together, and we were here too. I hope they just like keep going with that. They're like we were. They make like we were here as well. We were here also.
How many can you possibly make with that?
You could just keep going, right? It's a great title. We were here first. We were
Scarf
here.
got you. We were here first. Did you get my invite there? I might have to double check.
Oh, wait, let me see. I did.
Okay. Explorer, librarian. Play from start. Yes. All right, let's see if we get an echo now. Can you hear me in game as well?
I don't hear you in game.
Oh, I actually just lost you.
What is it? Oh, now it says searching for game.
Let me try adding you again. Sick.
Yeah, invite me again, because I was definitely in a room. The Steam like tries to unify it, but then everyone's different, so what's the point?
Exactly. Right, now I see you in game.
Yep. I thought I was selecting
now
ready.
I hear it echoes. I'm going to start by muting Discord, and then maybe we'll end up unmuting Discord later.
I don't hear an echo, which is interesting.
Oh, I hear you talking in game. Let me see if I can mute you outside.
Oh, I see what got me. I was incredibly confused by what is selected on this menu.
Yeah, I muted him in Discord.
Now I can ready. I also am not getting your voice in game, but I guess we'll...
You can hear me in Discord at least.
See when it starts.
Yeah, let's see what happens. So I'm not sharing Paranormal Echo's screen right now on the assumption that that might matter. Like, it might be that we're not supposed to see each other's screens. I don't know if it's supposed to be like keep talking, where you actively don't want to see what the person's doing. Hey, Scald, how's it going? Let me see if this happens to be 480p. Once it gives us control again, I'll mess around with it. We're not supposed to be able to see each other's screen? Okay, good. No, I'm not looking at it right now. And I think Paranormal doesn't have the stream up. I can't hear Paranormal in-game during this cutscene, so if you can still hear me in Discord. See if our voice comes back in, if it's like proximity-based or something. Spooky. We were here. Okay, can you hear me now? Check over here. Yo, I just unmuted in Discord real quick. Can you hear me in Discord?
I can't hear you in the game, and I don't know if that's...
I think it might be intentional. But
intentional or not. Okay.
It looks like we were able to talk in the lobby. Hold on, so
I couldn't hear you ever once you muted Discord.
Okay.
Could you hear me in game when
I could hear you in
Discord?
game. We should probably get that working before we start, and then we should probably mute Discord. Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Scald.
Okay.
So maybe we'll go back to the lobby. It looks like we can skip the opening cutscene, so I'll
Do you-
I'll reform a room and we'll try to figure it out from
Yeah.
there.
Well, have you gone into audio options or just made sure it's the right device for you? 'Cause I don't think I've ever been able to hear you in game.
Okay, hold on. Try that.
Recommend setting controller sensitivity to 1.
Oh, this is an interesting problem. So I stream on 2 PCs, right? I've got a streaming PC and a gaming PC.
Oh.
So the gaming PC
Does not have a mic.
Let me see if I just have a random like headset lying around. This is the real experience of playing a co-op game, folks.
I'm gonna study these symbols while you do that.
I won't be able to hear any sound effects with this, but yeah. So I think the way this is meant to work is like maybe hearing each other is only proximity based. So we don't want to be in Discord, but we also want to make sure that it's working before we start playing. So
Right.
really, for what it's worth, the in-game hearing system is thematic and neat, but Discord's totally fine. It depends on what you prefer and what's better.
Well,
Okay.
let's give it a try until
Yeah.
we maybe get annoyed with it.
I'm alright with going over a little on time here and crittering
Yeah, I wonder if I
the
go
bank
in
if
and say,
necessary.
what if I say kawaii? Kawaii.
Hear that now. I haven't switched
Do that again,
headphones yet.
Marstead.
Interestingly, that made me lose game sound to stream, but I should be able to fix it. Give me a sec. Here, I'm going to relaunch the game. I'm going to open a new room while I still have you in the Discord here so that we can test that we can hear each other in the lobby.
So we get the echo test.
Yeah.
Cool. Booted me.
Perfect. I'm happy to hear that it booted you. I'm going to leave this in the YouTube lot. This is part of it. Right?
Well, it's an interesting situation to be in, and so you just don't think about it, and then you're like, "Oh wait, haha."
Okay, don't have game sound still coming to stream. It is coming in the headphones, so I just have to do a couple more things to mess with it. Let me see here.
You need game sound to your headphones too, though, right?
I do, but I want it to come to stream is the most important thing.
Right.
You see about reinitializing the capture card. Maybe I pissed it off by changing audio devices.
Yeah, have you tried turning it off and on again?
It works surprisingly often.
I mean, it's definitely a better than 50% success rate. At least that's how it feels. I haven't actually charted it out, but
Okay, so I think I have a solution. It's janky as fuck.
I love it.
Kind
Those
of
are my
solution,
favorite
right?
kinds of solutions. Yeah.
So here's what we're doing. I am hearing in my ears the sound from the gaming PC middle monitor because I have a splitter set up that feeds both the sound from the stream PC and the game PC. So those in my headphones. I have the stream microphone. I'm talking into that microphone, and that's how people at stream are hearing me. And then I have a headset in front of me with the microphone pointed at my face that should pick up the sound for you to hear me in-game only. And it won't matter if the stream will still hear me through that mic. So let's make a lobby and see if that works.
Sounds great. Yeah, so I should hear an echo, but it should be different because it's two different mics.
That's right, and I'll probably...
And that's how we'll know it's working.
Exactly. I'm sitting with this headset with the mic looking at me. Can you hear me?
There you go. There's that echo.
Okay. I'll mute in Discord real quick.
Yep, I'll mute myself there too. There we go. Now we can just hear in game, maybe?
I think so. Can you hear me still?
Yes. Yeah, you sound distinctly like you're on a shittier mic.
Yeah. The processing in this isn't quite as good either. Now we can play the game. 11 minutes, not too bad. We wanted to do the setup blind because we were worried that if we did too much testing before stream that it would give things away for the game, so we've learned in real time. Let's see, I think there was a skip button for this last time, yeah. And we both have to press start or back or something. Oh right, you can't hear me. Shit. I don't know if he's in chat. No, he's not in chat because he can't see the screen with me. That's okay. This is how we're doing it. They can't just talk to each other at will, right? Oh, he pressed it. All right. Go paranormal. Oh, wow. Super sensitive. Yeah, I was trying to communicate to him what to do to trigger the skip. Oh. Press joystick button 0 to talk. Check 1, 2.
Oh,
testing.
Do we have a radio that we have to press a button for? Left.
Which button is it though, I wonder? Oh, it's left button. Can you hear me over the radio? You press left bumper to pull it up if you're on a controller.
Yeah, I think we have to do it like one at a time.
This is kind of cool. The walkie-talkie thing is pretty clever.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to say over, I think. So I've got some symbols on a wall over here. Over.
I've got symbol and a whole lot of books that I...
Ben's knocking things over. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna try to turn my sensitivity down or something because it's flying around really fast. If it doesn't work, I'll switch to mouse and keyboard. Over.
Yeah, I turned mine all the way down to 1.
Oh yeah, 1 is way better. Okay, so I can light up the symbols. You said you've got books too that you can interact with?
Yeah, so I've got books around here, and I've got like, there's a map, and all the books say things on the...
I've got a graffiti on the wall that says, "The answer lies." So, do your symbols... I can describe my symbols to you, or maybe you can describe them to me. Do you see anything that tells me, like, what order I should press these symbols in, maybe?
I do not. There's like a Illuminati symbol at the top. There's a bunch of eyes on the left and right. They're different colors, and then there's the symbols between the eyes. That's all.
I see. So when we loaded in, it said the explorer versus the librarian. I think this is kind of like keep talking and nobody explodes. That you're basically like I have the bomb, and you have the diffusing manual. So you have to figure out. Like I can try to describe to you what's in my room, and then I think you have to figure out what to tell me to do.
Okay, sounds good. So I guess talk about things you have in some detail. I'm also gonna have to figure out how to adjust my brightness settings.
Hey JPEG Live, you found from Tony Hawk. Nice. So it's nice to meet you. I'm checking this out for the first time. Okay, so I've got like a Cthulhu symbol. I've got what looks like a big letter S, 2 flags facing each other. And I think that's actually a Norse rune. A cursive letter N, lowercase. Something that looks like a tree. A big M, circle with an X over it. A letter A with a T in it. And another crooked letter S, but with some wiggly things on the end. Does that sound familiar to anything? CLO effects. No worries.
Yeah, so that matches my eyeballs poster. Are there like specific, like can you press them? Like what can you?
I can press all of them, so I assume I have to press a certain number of them. Like if I press the Cthulhu one, that's legal. But if I press the Cthulhu one in a different symbol, it doesn't let me do anything.
Okay, so on my side, the chart has like a bunch of eyeballs. So are there any like eyes of various colors around that might clue you into what symbols to press? Because that would tell the order of symbols if there's...
There are 2 green eyeballs on the pillars on either side of the symbols.
Okay, so if it's green eyeball, you're gonna want to do, it's like 2 lines with an X in between them, followed by the crappy S with the wiggly winglings off.
What's the 2 line with the X in between them? Can you describe that one more? Oh wait, no, I know the one you're talking about now. It's the one I was describing as flags facing each other. So crappy S with the wingling things? Ah, that works. Can you still hear me in-game, by the way?
Yeah, I can. I just need to actually, like, turn you up a little bit.
Yeah, no worries. So this is really cool already. This is basically keep talking and nobody explodes. But, like, a directed, slow puzzle game instead of a stressful one. Alright, so I've got a new room with way more complicated symbols. Do you have anything new on your end after I did my puzzle?
I don't think so. I'm still trying to figure out how to exit out of the setting.
Yeah, I was struggling with that earlier too with the controller. I was just using the D-pad to try to maneuver through everything.
Yeah, it's like I'm stuck in the settings now then. I can't get over to the back button for some reason. Oh, hi Turner.
Try pressing left and right on the D-pad. Seems to force it where it's supposed to go. Or you might have some luck if you switch to a mouse really quick. I was able to get out of there a couple times.
I mashed escape a couple times. That got me out. So I don't think I have access to anything new. I have a lot of other stuff though that I can like look at. So let me know what your next obstacle is. Oh wait, actually it let me out of this room. Nope, I do have other things.
Okay. While you're exploring your new room, I have a portrait of what looks like a crane. Like a really tall bird, but it has like a snail shell on its back. And beneath it are slots for 3 symbols, and then I have access to a ton of symbols. So it probably makes more sense for you to describe the symbols to me than for me to describe them to you.
Yes, because I have a lot of portraits, and one of them is a crane with a shell on its back, and I got some symbols for you. So the first symbol is it's pretty complicated, so bear with me. It's like a cross, but if you take away the top of the cross and you put an upside down triangle where that would be, and then
there's like two things on the edges of it, left and right of it.
On the side of the crossbar of the cross, and then from where like the cross meets, there's like another two lines coming out of that intersection.
Yeah, I think I found that one. Okay, 1 second. Wait, did I just drop it by accident? Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, okay. So it looks like, also kind of looks like a capital T with like bars on either side of the capital T, and then there's an X through the top of the intersection of the T, is that right?
Yep, and then like a little triangle top.
Yep, okay. What's next?
Next, I'm just gonna call it a tulip. I think that's the easiest way to just...
Okay, so I've got a couple things that look tulipy. It's got like a diamond with two little cat ears on it.
Yeah, a diamond with two little cat ears, and it's got a little stem with two little leafy arms.
Cool. Okay. What's the last one?
Last one looks like a face with like three little ear hairs on either side of his big.
I got it. Oh, interesting. It didn't give it to me. Give me 1 sec to try that one more time.
Oh, wait a minute, hang on. There's a lot of birds with snail shells, I've just noticed.
Oh, yeah?
You're gonna have to tell me, are his rear feathers up or down?
Rear feathers are pointed up.
Okay, and does he have like a second beak on the back of his head or not?
He does not have a second beak on the back of his head, but that's weird. Also, to stream, this game is awesome. I love it.
Let's try this. We'll start with the face this time.
Okay, face is the first one.
Yep, the second one is like a chalice, like a tall martini glass with boobs.
Oh, martini glass with boobs. Yeah, that sounds right.
And the last one is a silo with a very little tiny flag on top.
Yep, silo. And it's very nice of you to call that a silo. Dude, god damn it, the achievement unlocked, is that a... before I go to the next room really quick, I'm going to see, I think this game is 480p, so I'm going to see if I can get a better aspect ratio real quick.
Oh yeah, you gotta crank that resolution up.
Okay, I don't think I'm losing any information by doing that. Alright, so that opened the new room for me. I'm looking around and seeing what's in here. This is kind of mean. So I have a door, and the door is the word green, but the text is yellow.
Great, so I don't think it opened up anything new for me, but there were a lot of books that we didn't use. There's definitely green books, there's definitely yellow books. I don't know if that will help. What are like the inputs that you have available to you?
I think it's literally just the door. Oh, there's water that's slowly filling up in the room. This is bad. I didn't think it was this kind of game. Yeah, the room is slowly filling with water and I'm gonna drown.
Okay, cool. I found a different area that I can go to. I really need to adjust the brightness in this game. It's way too dark. You said yellow, right?
It's the word green, but the text is yellow.
Did that help? Is it slowly unfilling now?
The word is green, but the text is yellow. It's still filling. Still filling. Green is the word, but it is yellow text.
Yeah, so I have 3 valves, a blue valve, a green valve, a yellow valve. I opened the yellow valve, you said it was still filling. I opened the green valve, you said it was still filling. I'm gonna open both now. So now green and yellow are open. Is it still filling?
It is still filling. That is the only information I have as far as I can tell.
Alright, so I did the opposite, and now I just opened the blue valve, and it's still filling.
Did you have a red valve by any chance?
It might be what I think is the green valve. I don't know. It looks like a black valve.
Because the pipes in here are red. That might be part of it.
All the pipes are reddish on my end as well.
Water's as above is the highest I can go, so I'm probably going to drown, but at least we can get through the first part more quickly next time. Achievement unlocked. This is fine. Oh wait, now it's draining. And the door opened. Huh. Did you change anything on your end? Oh, you're not kidding anything about this game being crazy dark. Hold on, I'm gonna try to turn the brightness up myself.
Yeah, it was a red valve. It was a red, blue, and yellow valve. I just assumed that it was green because that was the colors I had. Now that I have max brightness out, I can actually see a lot of this area.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I think it was red because the pipe was red. That makes sense. I think that was almost exactly the intended experience from the devs, to have this confusing door for you to like basically hit every possible combination before we try the pipe. So that's pretty awesome.
Okay, so now I think I don't have more information, but because now I can actually see all the hallways and know where I'm kind of going.
Do you see any gates that have like a white crystal on them? Because I have a switch with a that I can modify that changes the gates.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last thing. Just holding down the button.
I have a switch that changes the states of any gates that have a white crystal in them. So if you see any gates that are blocking your path with a white crystal, let me know.
Okay, will do. Let me explore. Ooh, wait, there's an upstairs that I haven't been up yet. Aha, there's an upstairs with a movie projector that, there's a movie downstairs that I gotta go bring up here now.
I was able to get past my gate through shenanigans. I'm not sure it was intended shenanigans, but I have lots of stuff to explore now. Okay, are you ready for a painting description?
Sure.
Okay, so it looks like a golden retriever, except its head is a candelabra.
Okay, I don't have any candelabra-headed paintings. Let's explore a little bit and see what I can see.
Yeah, Erebud crossed with Lumiere. Ravenon has it right. I've got a really huge area to explore, though, so lots of gates with crystal colors on them.
Don't quite know what this is for, but it looks cool.
So while you're exploring to see if you get a new area, like, I'm basically in a gigantic maze, and my maze has tons of doors. Like, there's a gate with a red crystal and a gate with a green crystal. When I first came into the maze, there was a white switch that I had to pull that opened the white door. I'm guessing that's teaching me that maybe you need to find a similar switch somewhere.
Okay, I got you. So that's what my map is showing. So you say you came in a white door. So if you came in a white door, I'm gonna look at this map and I'm gonna try to direct you, I guess is what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like that you would have a map.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something simple first, just to get a sense of like how this works. So if you take your first right and another right, you should get some stairs, and if you go up those stairs and search that room, there should be something.
See, now that's going to be tricky because I don't remember where I came in from. I've only just now realized that this is a maze and I am completely lost. But I can give you details about other landmarks that would help you.
Stuff went out, so I don't know what you have to do to bring that back.
Sorry, I talked over you there. What went out?
My map, it like lit up with like locations of colors and things, and then it just went out, like it turned itself off. Oh, I figured it out. I have a lever that turns it on, so
I see.
flip that lever again.
Okay, I'm finding my way back to the entrance now. I just passed the Lumiere dog. Okay, I'm where I started, so you can give me instructions now.
Okay, so from the direction you walked in, if you take a right and a right, there should be some stairs that you go up and like a square room, and if you search that room, there should be something. There's a blue X on my map, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm thinking it's maybe a lever.
Yes, it's a blue lever, you're correct.
Okay, so why don't you pull that, and I want to see if my map updates.
I pulled it. Did it update?
It did not. So if you continue out of that room and go down the hallway that was to the right when you first entered, you'll encounter a blue door that's either going to be open or closed.
I might need you to step me through that very slowly, turn by turn. So I'm going to start back from the blue switch and start walking forward. Let me know what to do.
Okay, so from the blue switch, if you don't go back to the entrance, so you'll take a right from the blue switch and go down that hallway, you should encounter a blue door that may be opened or closed, and I'm guessing the switch switches it.
Okay, so when I take a right coming out from the blue switch, that's when I run into the candelabra dog painting. There's then another turn that's immediately after that. Do you think I continue along that next turn to get to the door you're talking about?
Yeah, continue along that hallway until you come to either a big room or a door that you can't get through.
Ah, yes, that was the blue door. So now I'm on the other side of the blue door, but it's closed now, so I think I actually want to activate that switch again, right? Because I basically just closed the door instead of opening it.
Yeah, so if you activate that switch again, it should open, I'm hoping.
This is a cool one. I feel like you can make games like this forever.
Well, they've already made 2 other ones.
Right. There's a lot of puzzle design space. Okay, I've continued past the blue door. I'm just going to go until I have a choice, so if you keep following along on the map to the next place where there's a branching path.
Oh, it's very branching. So you want to go left, and I'm guessing you're going to run into a closed red door if you go that way.
Actually, it's an open red door. I just passed through it. After passing through the open red door, I come across an open green door. Does that agree with your map?
Closed red door there, maybe?
Sorry, what was it about the closed red door?
Case and like only one side's blocked, but maybe you can't go through it yet.
I'm really bad with the walkie-talkie. I just stepped over you twice. I will try to say over better. So there's a red door that's open, and then after I pass through the red door that's open, I immediately see a green door that's open. Does that agree with your map?
Yeah, there's a green door that's open. So to the right of that green door that's open, before you pass through it, coming from the red door that's open, there should be a red door that's closed.
That is correct. I see the closed red door, and I think that's our objective.
Yes, exactly. That red door is the exit. So let me look at this map for a minute and figure out how you'd actually get through.
It's really hard to do propagable over.
Okay, so here's what I think you need to do, is you're going to need to go all the way back to the blue switch. And if you flick, okay, you said the green door is open, yes?
That's right.
Okay, so you're going to need to go all the, it's going to suck. Okay, you're going to need to go all the way back to the blue switch. Flick that so you can get at the other side of the green switch. You're going to flick that, and then I guess that's probably enough instruction for now. I'll go back to the blue switch and flip that, and then I'll tell you how to get to the green switch.
Okay, yeah, finding the blue switch again is going to be a bit of a chore, so I'm going to see what I can pull off here.
Okay, I will tell you that the map isn't, like, that complicated. So, like, if you go through the red door, you should eventually encounter a closed green door, and then if you keep going, you're trying to get through the blue door to get back to the blue switch.
Roger, I'll get back to you once I make it back to the blue switch. I think the silly paintings are in here for me to get my bearings, basically.
Yeah, I have no idea what yours looks like. I'm looking at the mini-map and I'm like, it's so easy, but I know, like, it could be anything on your end.
This would be fun to play again with the roles reversed, or with different players.
Yeah, if it randomizes to a certain extent too, that would be cool, because then it would make it, like, not repetitive at all to play with reverse roles.
Right. I'm back at the blue switch. I'm ready for instruction. So what am I doing from here?
Okay, so you flip the blue switch. Yes.
Blue switch has been flipped, so the door that was previously open is now closed.
Okay, great. So now, if you go out of where the blue switch is and you take a left, you'll walk past where you came in, and then you're going to follow that corridor. You're going to take a right. You're not really going to have any choices, and you'll eventually come to the green switch, and you're going to want to flick that.
Okay, so I already had way more choices than I thought I was going to have, so I'm going to head back to the blue switch. You might have to give me like intersection by intersection, because it's super confusing.
Okay, do they, like, so this shows like a lot of little stubs of paths that don't seem like you'd really have trouble getting through, but maybe it doesn't really look like what it looks like here. So I will do that. So let me know when you're at the blue switch.
Okay, I'm at the blue switch. Facing away from it, there's like an intersection that's like I'm in like a square room. The blue switch is in a corner of the room, and there are these pillars that I can walk around. So the way that it's set up is that because it's this big like square 4x4 room, if you're just looking in one direction, it looks like it's 4 little rooms, but it might only show up as one big room on your map.
Yeah, so the blue switch shows up in one big room. So if you head away from the blue switch, you should come to an intersection, and that intersection you're going to take a left.
Okay, took a left at that intersection. What's the next intersection?
The next intersection should be where you came in. So to the left should be where you came in. You're going to want to keep going straight.
That's correct. And I come to another intersection then.
Take a right and go straight down that hallway, and then take another right.
Yeah, I think the big rooms are designed to confuse our directions, because to me it looks like an intersection, but it's actually just a big room with pillars in it. So I just found the green switch.
Okay, so from the big room, you're gonna want to head to the right out of the big room, and then there should be a hallway you go down, and there'll be stairs to your left, and you don't want those, and you want to go to the right, and that should be the blue door that you now opened. And if you can get through that blue door, then there should be another large room, and that large room should have a switch for the green door.
I have the switch for the green door. That's where I am right now. Is that good?
Yes, that's good. That's where we want to get ultimately. So I think you need to flick the green switch, and then you're going to go all the way back to the blue switch.
All the way back to the blue switch. Got it. Hey, Andrea.
We're lucky you're streaming that part because my part is literally staring at a map.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with keep talking and nobody explodes, right? Okay, I made it back to the blue switch.
Okay, so now you want to throw that blue switch to put those switches back in order.
I see. So I want to go back towards the blue door, not to get too far ahead of things, but just because like we had to throw the blue switch to get to the green switch in the first place.
Yes, exactly. And so you're going to go through the original blue door that you went through, and when you get to the intersection after the blue door, you're going to take a right, and there's going to be a green door that you can now go through with a red switch behind it.
Yep, I see the green door. And I found the red switch. Okay, and I think that... Do I have to go back and hit the green switch again to get back to the red door?
Yeah, so now you have to go back, hit the blue switch, go over to the green switch, hit the green switch, and then you should be able to scooch right out the red door.
Okay, I think I can do it without further direction, but I might call on you if I get stuck.
Yep, that's what I'm here for. Looking at this map, occasionally wandering away and pulling the lever to make the map turn back on.
I'm really glad that there are these ridiculous animal paintings. You'll have to look at the VOD later.
Oh yeah, I plan on it. I really want to know what's on the other side. There's a lot of ridiculous animal paintings in the room where I had to find the stork and the symbol. There's like crazy things with skulls on their heads and all sorts of other.
Shit, I don't have to do anything else with the red switch now, right?
No, you want to leave the red switch alone at this point.
Oh, I think I might be okay. Hold on. I might need directions back to the exit. So I'm at the blue door that should be open now. Can you give me directions from there to the red door exit?
This is, you've already pulled the blue switch after pulling the red switch?
That's right. So we did red switch, and then I did blue switch, green switch, blue switch, and now I'm moving through that blue door on my way to the red switch. Or the red door exit, I should say.
Okay, so if you're heading toward the far blue door, then there should be the room with the green switch, right? And so if you pull that green switch, there should be a green door to the exit opposite the entrance in the large room, and then the red door to leave should be right on your left after you go through that green door.
Okay, I'm gonna just scope out this section. I think I did all the switches in the right order, but... Okay, so that's the wrong green door. There must be another green door. Do you see where the green door that should be closed is on your map?
Yeah, so the reason you had to pull the green switch in the first place was to open the door to pull the red switch, right? And so now you've been backtracking back to the green switch to switch it again, and that should give you a path really close to the green switch according to this map. From that big room there should be a green door, and if you get out of that green door there should be a red door right to your left.
So I wasn't supposed to go back after hitting the green switch to hit the blue switch again? That's what I ended up doing.
Oh no, I think you added too many steps. So after the red switch you needed to go back, hit the blue switch, then hit the green switch, and then you were out.
Okay, hold up. Let me undo the last two steps then. So I just undid the blue. So now I go back towards where the green switch was, right? And then you're going to give me directions from the green switch.
Yes, exactly.
Propagate was like, why don't you just walk to the exit, Mars? Okay, so I'm at the green switch. Huge room.
Okay, so if you go to your right, like from the, well, I guess, I don't know.
Oh, I found it.
Where the switch is. So, I think you found it.
I got it. Thank you. Okay, we got a chessboard puzzle now. Nice.
What is it? A chessboard? Interesting.
Yeah, so I got several things in here. I've got a chessboard, I've got a generator with like a hand-turned crank on it.
What happens if you crank it?
I don't think I can interact with anything yet, but I'll keep looking around. There's also a statue of a lady in a robe that's got like her cowl up, her nose is covered, and she's got her hands pointed up.
As far as I can tell, you getting in there hasn't given me anything new.
Yeah, I was just able to turn on the generator. I think I need to make it so I don't freeze to death.
Sounds like a good start.
Okay, so I have the generator running. I don't know if that does anything for you. I'm just still looking around in here. Okay, so now I'm able to use the chessboard.
Okay, I don't have any chess clues, but I'm messing around with this projector thing. Maybe this will do something.
I'm guessing the solution is going to be a chessboard state, so I'll need to know like where all the pieces are.
Oh boy, howdy. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of things, I think, that I'm going to have to tell you to do, and you're going to have to do them. So I will start the movie, and we have white and we have black, right, on the chessboard, and you can move pieces wherever.
I can move them according to the rules of chess.
Okay, makes sense. I think that's what's going to happen. So I will tell you to move, and then you will do it.
Ready. I'm freezing to death, apparently.
Okay, we'll do this quick then. The projector is not straightforward to work. I don't know how to make it go yet. Alright, here we go. First move is going to be white pawn in front of the king up 2 spaces. Then the black pawn in front of the king up 2 spaces. Then the white bishop goes to the right of the king, goes diagonally to 1 space behind the pawn. Sorry, I was trying to give a lot of it, not have to restart the circuit.
Okay. Oh wait, so that was wrong. So the white pawn in front of the king. Sorry, the white pawn in front of the king up 2 spaces, right?
Yep. Then the black pawn in front of the king.
So that 2 pawns are facing each other?
To the right of the king, up to the same row as the pawn. The white pawn. Now I'm starting the video again, I'll tell you the next move after that. It's the pawn in front of the queen side black knight. Man, it's really hard to give directions for this.
How many spaces does that pawn move? Is that 2 spaces for that pawn for the queenside knight?
Just 1 space for that one in front of the, yeah.
Okay, what's next after that?
After that is the white queen goes diagonally to 1 space behind the pawn.
So she is diagonal to the pawn by 1 space?
Yes, and on the queen side.
Okay, what's next after that?
After that, the knight that you move the pawn from goes in a knight move forward and to the side, to the inside of the board part of the pawn, I guess. Oh wait, we have a freaking grid print on here. C6.
Oh, I don't have a grid. But let's continue to use inside of the board, so it'll be in front of the bishop. Sorry, can you hear me? Is it in front of the white bishop, the knight? Did I lose you in game? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I was forgetting to press the button. Yeah, so after you move a knight, the last move was the white queen straight up, taking that pawn.
So the knight goes in front of the bishop though, right?
Yes, the knight moves to a bishop row.
Okay, and then what's the next move after the knight move?
The white queen goes straight up. Oh, it froze to death.
We were really close though. That's really forgiving. Alright, hold on, let me see if I can hit retry from checkpoint. I'm surprised it actually kills you. It's pretty fun, like what happens is you're freezing on the edge of the screen, and then it keeps freezing closer and closer to the dead center of the screen so you can't see anything. I think you have to like move your mouse and click retry from checkpoint. I couldn't get my controller to select it. Oh, can you still hear me on the screen? Can you hear me here?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you see that magical thing that says resume at chess?
Yeah, that's
We're okay.
Good, thank God. What? But why is like the one that's dark the one that's light? Like it boggles my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
UI like that just frustrates me.
You're right to be frustrated. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to finish describing it to you last time. But like, the screen gets white on the edges, and the more I'm freezing to death, the more white it gets, and it zooms in on the center of my screen to where I can't see anything at all. So it was like I was working with a very small window to move the chess pieces.
I see. So you can see the grid initially, right?
One sec, I'm doing a mini game.
Oh, now a walkie-talkie pops up when I press the button.
Oh, it wasn't happening before. Interesting. Yeah, so it doesn't give me a grid, so you'll just have to tell me how the grid corresponds to the board. Is it like the A is the top left with black being in the top left?
I don't know. I need the generator, I think, to start the projector.
Just turn the generator on.
Okay, so bottom left is 1, and top left is 8, and then it's A through H across the left to right across the bottom.
So A1 is the white rook on the left.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready for you.
To piece coordinates and where it goes to. I think it'll be easy. Okay, so E2 to E4.
Got it.
E7 to E5.
Wait, I need a black piece first before E7, right?
Black piece was E7 to E5.
I got it. I was confused. Go ahead.
Then it's F1 to C4.
One sec. Okay, I'm ready for the next one.
Okay, now it's B7 to B6.
Ready?
Then it's Then it was D1 to F3.
Ready?
B8 to C6.
Ready?
And F3 to F7.
Oh, we were so close to solving it last time.
Sweet.
Yeah, we were like seconds away from solving it. That was a cool puzzle. Let's see what's next.
Nonsense directions. It's so much easier when we establish the grid.
Okay, so here's what's up. I have a gridded like panel. This is the underground pass quest from Old School RuneScape. That doesn't help you at all though. I have a gridded panel and there are spikes that kill me on most of the squares, so I probably need a safe path across the panel. I have a book that has a series of symbols on it that probably tells you what the pattern is.
Okay, what are, I guess one of the, oh yes, I have many books with many symbols, so why don't you describe the first symbol?
Yeah, the first symbol looks like a little girl with cat ears going, hooray! Or it looks like a person that has like the double flag, like the two lines with the X in the middle of them symbol from the first puzzle. That's the first symbol.
Okay, let me look around and find books with those first two symbols, and then I'll have you describe a third symbol.
Just to be clear, that first symbol I described that is just one symbol. It's like it looks like either a little girl with cat ears, or it looks like a person that has like the two lines with the X in it. That's all one symbol.
Okay, what's the next one?
Next one is the silo with the little flag. We'll call it a silo because we're good.
Okay. Is the next one like a circle with a cross in it and a long curly Q off of it, and then like a line with I don't know, like more lines around it?
It kind of looks like a swastika with a head.
Yeah, kinda. What's the next one?
The next one looks like a candelabra maybe, or like a dude holding up his hands. So it's like a tall guy with a circle, and he's got two arms going up above him with two little circles.
Okay, and the last one is like a spaceship. If the spaceship was also the alien riding in it.
Yeah, the last one looks like a robot standing in a boat.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, I got the book, and I think it tells me all the directions on the back. So let me pick it up and rotate it. Okay. I'm just going to read what the book says, and I'm assuming that's what you're going to do. So it says, starting from the far east.
Roger, I'm at the far east.
After that, it says, after moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps towards the west.
So I said, Roger, I'm at the far east while you were talking, so I missed the whole first part. Can you start again? Over.
Yeah, no problem. So after moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps towards the west. Over.
Okay, hold on. Is there... Oh, son of a bitch, there's been a compass on every one of these rooms. There's a compass on the floor. Okay. Okay, hold on. So I need to start on the easternmost tile, is that right?
Yeah, it says starting from the far east.
So when I start on the far east and I move north, I get spiked immediately.
Interesting. Let me look around at other books and see if one has very similar symbols that we could have made a mistake on.
I feel like I could probably brute force to find out the first step, but that's cheating, so...
Oh, hang on. There was a very similar book that was like in the dark, and you have to like hold the book at the right angle, or you literally can't see what's on it. And I think this might be our book. So let's try these instructions because they seem harder to read.
Oh shit! And yeah, my book just changed.
Oh, when you die, it changes.
Yeah, and all the symbols are really similar.
Describe me the current symbols.
Okay, so the first one looks like the girl with the cat ears, but you're probably going to want to ask me clarifying questions because she doesn't have any legs, for example.
Is it like a upside down U for a body?
It is not an upside down U for a body. It's the girl with the cat ears, so it's like a diamond with 2 triangles on the top left and the top right, so those are the ears. And then a straight line coming down from the bottom of the diamond with 2 arms on the left and right of it.
Okay, I've got that symbol, I think, for sure. Is the next one a silo with a little flag or no?
It is a silo with a little flag, and I haven't seen any variations on the penis, so...
Okay, there is one that has like little curly Qs coming off of its bottom, basically giving it balls. Like really, like that's the penis symbol. If you see it, you'll know. Okay, so what is your second? Your second symbol is a silo. Let me just look at all my books here really quick.
While he's doing that, I'll
I
say...
think it's the one I was reading off before. What's the third symbol look like?
The third symbol is at the very top, it's a circle that has a cross in it, like a plus sign. So it looks like the positive terminal on a battery. And then there's a line that goes straight down from it that ends in a little curly Q. And then the line that ends in the curly Q has another intersecting line that runs through it. It ends in a curve on one side, and then on the very far left side, there's a straight line going up.
Okay, and the next 2 symbols are the candelabra thing that you described before and the robot in the boat.
Yeah, but just to be clear, the robot on the boat in the candelabra looks slightly different. Like the candelabra, like part of it is curved, and the ends are diamonds instead of circles. And the robot on the boat is much shorter than the last robot.
Okay, so I think I just happened to be looking at the book that everything is now changed to. Starting from the far east.
Far east, I'm here.
After moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps towards the west.
Okay, I just moved 2 steps west.
Move 2 steps towards the north, take a step east before heading forward once more.
That's confusing. Is that the final step?
Yeah, I mean, it's written as like each line. So if you want to do it line by line, it's move 2 steps towards the north.
Oh, I'm on the take a step east before moving forward. Now, I don't know if moving forward means exit the puzzle or it means go to the far eastern edge.
I think it just means move forward, I guess north, out.
Okay, that got me out. Hooray! I walked in this room and I was immediately like, oh, darn, I bet this one's brute forcible. It's not brute forcible because the book resets every time you die.
It's really funny that the book reset to the one that, like, I was already looking at.
Welcome to tonight's feature show.
I've got someone talking in this room, so one sec. Okay, so I walked in the room and a voice said, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's feature show." And now I have a bunch of switches. I have a switch that's white that says Scene 1. I have a switch that's red that says Bloodlight.
Give it to me.
I'm trying to see what else is in here, one sec.
Oh, I turned on a phonograph. It's top of morning now.
I mean, anything's brute forcible, but it would take you a really long time because the entire puzzle resets every time, so you would have to get the right path in one go. Okay, so I've got a trap door in the center of the room. I've got a total of 6 cranks that are arranged 2 by 3, so 3 columns and 2 rows.
Okay, I'm on a stage with a trap door, and I started up a phonograph, and there's like I can't leave this room anymore, and there's like a creepy thing in the back of the audience kind of dangling.
Yeah, I hear the phonograph in the room that I'm in. Do you have any other information in the room you're in?
No, not really. I'm just like up on a stage. Just that creepy guy dangling in the trapdoor. Oh, did you pull a lever? A door appeared on my stage.
I did pull a lever, but now I can't back out of it. Give me one sec. I'm gonna have to mash escape or something.
I think hitting the start button has been getting me out of things that I got stuff on.
Thanks, that helped. Okay, so here's the deal. I have 2 side rooms. One of the side rooms there's like a bunch of like cardboard cutouts. There's like a group of people running. There's a sword. Looks like a bunch of shields maybe. In the other room, I have a different cardboard cutout. I have it just has like a crown on it. So I think it's supposed to represent a queen or a king or something like that. So I think maybe our roles are reversed for now.
Yeah, I've got a phonograph, and it's saying there once was a castle filled with life. So maybe you need to bring in a castle and castle type stuff.
Okay, so I just messed with all of the switches. Did anything change in your room?
There's just like this one door that like kind of tap in. Oh, the creepy thing is getting closer. I don't like that.
I see. So I think our roles have reversed here. I'm gonna try activating scene 1 and see what happens. Anything happen when I pulled the scene 1 switch?
I think I heard a like womp womp, you did the wrong thing sound.
I just flipped the bloodlight switch. Did that do anything for you?
Yeah, it's a little redder.
Does the redness, like, reveal anything?
No, I think we gotta go off this phonograph clue that's saying there once was a castle full of life.
Okay, I'm just rotating all my switches to see what they do.
Oh, the creepy guy's getting closer.
I think you're gonna die. I'm doing my best. I really need to figure out. I've got just like 6 otherwise nondescript cranks. There's nothing. There's no like arrangement of 6 anything in the room that you're in.
What was that? I think you moved the scenery in, but I think you have to rotate it a lot.
So I guess I'm just gonna be quiet and you just tell me what's happening on your screen and I'll respond.
Okay, so you're wheeling out a queen-like figure with a big dress out here. And now you're wheeling out a guy with a knife. And now you're wheeling out a family, I guess, with a jester. Now you're wheeling out a king-like figure. Now you're wheeling pillars.
The pillar is probably the castle, so what do we think counts as all the people? Like just everyone being out there?
Probably not the guy with the bloody sword. Probably the 3 people.
Which one's the bloody sword? That was the second one that came in?
Yeah, that one. That's the bloody sword guy. Probably don't want him yet. But this seems kind of like a castle full of life. The guy so my vision sucks.
It's cool, we'll try again. You have to click this. If you can still hear me, you have to click retry from checkpoint. I can't get the controller to reach it. Okay, I think we understand the best way to do this. Oh, we have to do the book puzzle again. That's a bummer.
Okay, that one wasn't too bad. So what symbols do you have on your book?
Okay, so the cat girl, it's actually the exact same book from last time, if you remember.
I do. Starting from the far east.
Ready.
After moving 2 steps north, over.
Ready.
Head 2 steps towards the west.
Ready.
Move 2 steps towards the north.
Ready.
Take a step east before.
Okay, we're in the new room.
Okay, I'm gonna head into the theater now.
Yeah, so the way we do this is I'm just going to start pressing stuff and you tell me what you're seeing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
welcome to tonight's feature show.
Okay, so that first one is wheeling in the queen. I don't think we want the queen yet.
Do you have a new bit of text this time?
Which was like the third one you did last time. Yeah, not that guy. That's the guy with the sword, that one that you're doing now.
Do you have the same text this time?
Yeah, same thing. The one says a castle full of life.
Okay, so you have no one on stage right now, right?
Correct. Okay, that's the 3 people. Oh, well, we're gonna call them life. So right there is in the center. That's good. Yep, that's the. I'm gonna call that the castle.
Does the positioning look right to you?
Pretty good. Can you move either one of them a little bit further?
That's as far in as they'll go, so I can retract them a little.
Yeah, I would want them to be like further. From a certain point of view, it's okay. Maybe try wheeling out the king and the queen, which would be the next lever and the very first one.
How does that look?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good to me, but it doesn't seem to be solving the...
Oh, I have a button I have to press. I'll try it.
I don't know. Oh wait, you've got a like button that makes a light go on. Maybe you have to do that when the right thing is here. I really don't know.
Yeah, so after I lay out what's in front of you, I can press a button to confirm the scene. So when you think it's ready to go, tell me and I can hit scene.
Okay, so you already hit it once, right?
That's right.
Okay, so that was wrong. So I'd say wheel the king and the queen out, and then try the button again.
I'm gonna do one other thing first. I'm gonna try, since it's full of life, I'm gonna try just literally having everybody.
Well, the other one that you wheel out is the king with a bloody sword. So like it's like duplicate characters of him on the field.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying get rid of the villagers?
Well, I don't know about the villagers, but yeah, probably get rid of the villagers because they look like something else is going on. Or it's just the villagers and the castle prop.
Yeah, we'll try king and queen only and then villagers only. We can test it. Does that sound wrong?
It did make a wrong noise. I really hope that I'm not also part of it. Like I need to stand up its butt.
Your stage is empty except for the castle right now, right?
Yep, and me.
Now the people are out? That was right.
There we go, that was right.
Okay, so you should have a new step for me. I've got scene 2 ready.
And there lived a king with his wife. So I guess just the king and queen right now. That guy's getting close.
Yeah, I'll probably have to give it a third try, but I think we've got a good system now.
Alright, they're all the way out. You can hit the button.
said that was wrong. Is anything else out with them? Do we need to have the castle out too?
It made the bad noise on that one, so I'm guessing we need the castle prop too. Ah, there it is.
And there lived a king with his wife.
That was right. All were happy and all was good. I don't really know what you'd do for that.
I turned the bloodlight on. Did anything change?
No, other than me being closer to dying. The thing saying all was happy and all was good. I guess everything is out except for the bloody stabby sword.
Oh, I think the bloodlight is a way to like hurry up and die if we feel we're running out of time. So everything's out now except Stabby Guy, right?
Yep,
All were happy and all was good.
that was correct.
What's next?
Until the king killed all he could. So I'm guessing wheel out the king and wheel in the stabby king.
So the king is still on the stage right now for you?
Yep, we got two kings.
Is this the king that I'm wheeling out now?
That is the queen. Ugh, I hate the thing that comes to kill you. It's so creepy.
Is the king coming out now?
Yes, he is.
Until the king killed all who could.
That seems correct.
Just need the last scene.
Standing and bloody proudly said, so I'm guessing just the violent king. Oh god, he's so close.
Violent king plus the castle, probably.
Maybe the prop scene as well. Oh, that was wrong too somehow. Oh, the bloodlight. I think bloodlight and king, yeah.
Is that wrong again? The king and the bloodlight are on?
King without not the bloody king, the regular king, because that would line up with the bloodlight spotlight.
That's a ticket right there.
Standing in blood, he proudly said,
Oh, that sucks. We were so close.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Assuming it's the same puzzle, we should be able to burn through it pretty fast, though. I think we literally solved it, but it was just like seconds away.
Yeah, if only you could see this creepy marionette that comes and finishes the scene. It's terrifying. All right, so what do you got for symbols?
I do have a different one this time. So now I've got the cat girl has the rounded bottom.
Okay, and then what's your second symbol?
Second symbol is still the silo. The third symbol is like a squished oval for the head of the thing, and then it looks like a swastika with a curly thing on the bottom.
Okay, is the third one like a candelabra with circles for the top and really angular right arms, and then the tall robot in the boat?
That's correct.
Okay, so starting in the far west corner.
I'm ready. You can just give it back to back. I can do it pretty fast.
Okay, cool. One moves north thrice. Take one step south, but not before taking 2 steps east. Oh shit.
I'm at that point. You can keep going.
Easily.
Yeah, you can keep going from there. I took the not before taking 2 steps east. So I went not before taking 2 steps east, and then I took a step south. What's after that?
Continue towards the eastern wall, then head toward the end of it all.
Got it. No problem.
Nice.
Okay, you might have different act this time, so let me know.
Ladies and
All right,
gentlemen,
let's complete this play.
welcome to tonight's feature show.
Do you have the same text this time?
All right, castle filled with life.
Last time that was everybody except the king and queen, or
Yeah, just the group of people, I think, and the castle.
There once was a castle filled with life.
Yeah, so now I think this one's everything except for the bloody thing.
any chance while you're waiting you can post a screenshot of the marionette thing in Discord? Next one was no, it was just king and queen only in the castle, right? No people.
And there lived
I was posting that
a king
screenshot, let me check.
with his wife.
We're good, we're on scene 3.
Yeah,
So
all are happy and all good.
All were happy and all was good.
Nice. Yep, so king out, bloody king in. I think you got it.
It's funny because like on my screen, all I have are 6 levers, so it's just completely abstract in my head that I'm associating each of them.
Until the king killed all who
Don't forget the bloodlight.
could. Standing in blood, he proudly said.
I think we had actually solved the puzzle before. I was just too slow leaving the room, and that's why we died.
Interesting. Yeah, because I heard it solved too. There's a trap door open for me, but I can't actually go in it. Is there anything else that you can do after leaving the room?
I have a white crystal door blocking my way. Oh, it lifted up a little bit. What did you do?
This is super confusing. Hold on. Anyone in chat who's played this game before, should I be able to go down this trapdoor? I can't tell because of the controls.
I was able to go down my trapdoor. You go down it, and then you hit. You can interact with it if you look down it.
I just got it to work. Oh, hey, I can see you.
So I've got. Oh, there's you. Can one of us get out? Because one of us needs to stand on this button because that opens the door.
Oh, that's fucked up. I kind of like that.
Well, I guess you can go because you're the one streaming it.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Not important.
Worst friend ever.
Oh, is there a secret solution to that?
I kind of want to try it again if there's a secret solution. So, okay, chat, you can spoil that for us. Is there another way to get out? It seemed like they're heavily suggesting that there is. I guess there's not another way. Okay. That's a pretty cool game. I kind of want to play the sequels now. I like that style of gameplay. I wish that the controls were a little more polished and the game was a little more polished overall. It doesn't really need to be for the puzzles, right? Might be interesting to play the other side later to see what happens, but you can't save both. Cool. Alright, I'm going to switch to Discord really quick. Yo, can you hear me in Discord again? Might have to unmute. Wanted to give a post-mortem on the game really quick before we sign off.
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just messing around with my audio. Actually, I might not be able to hear you because I just turned my headset back on.
Check 1, 2.
Get it going.
Yeah, that marionette thing is pretty freaky.
I'm just gonna mute myself and do this. I think I can hear you. Oh no, I've done something horrible.
What have you done? Let's go and stop the clock here. No worries. I'll give my post-mortem alone, and I guess if you can still hear me in chat, Paranormal just type stuff. That game was really cool. I enjoyed it very much. I'm excited to check out the sequels. Both perspectives sound fun. I think it's true. So when you play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, you can totally play as the person with the manual. But streaming that is a little bit less interesting. It's kind of fun for the audience to have to imagine the bomb along with you. So I think I did pick the right role, that I wouldn't be opposed to doing it the other way around, because like the last puzzle that we did with the theater was pretty close to what Paranormal was going through the whole time, where I didn't see any of the action of the marionette or the stage or anything like that. I just had 6 levers and I was having to imagine it in my mind. A really cool concept for a game. When I played Keep Talking for the first time, I'm like, this is magical, and I feel like you could make a million puzzles for Keep Talking. And the idea that people are making non-bomb defusal related, asymmetrical puzzle games, co-op puzzle games is really cool. I'm glad that Paranormal and I knew nothing about this going into it, because it made it a lot more fun. So prop, I'll refund, 25 minutes to your bank, and if you wanted to put another one of these on in the future, I would not be opposed to playing it again. It was very cool. About 90 minutes too. Okay. Yeah, most of it, like, we would have wrapped a little earlier if we had actually gotten out last time with the trapdoor, but it didn't take us that much time to finish after the failure. Very cool.